Wait for it. Alright, hello my brown and red belt class. Today we are doing our in-studio and online classes simultaneously, so hopefully you guys have a great day today. It's going to be a fun one. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We're going to go cheer up. Face the flaps, kubaki, punye. Make me, sabundenge, punye. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders back. Gonna get stretched out here. I know I had a 3-person class last class, and they did pretty well. I definitely think they did. And arms forwards. Hopefully you guys should have some fun today, working on some cool stuff. And go side to side. And last one, up and down. And I will say, we do have some open slots for these in-studio classes. I have one student today, it's Mr. Alex. You guys know Alex. But I do have other slots, so if you guys ever want to take a look, sign up on our online portal. It's a good opportunity to get some in-studio training. Go ahead, step back, guarding kick, We've got back leg rise and kicks ready. Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Step.
Step.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet. Other side. Ready, Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Step.
Step.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
I swear you were louder than my last 3 students combined. I love it. Let's go ahead and switch again. All right, other side. Side rising kick. Same thing. Go sideways. When we do this, I had a student kind of ask me this question last class. Your legs should have a little bit of a bend, so they shouldn't be locked, but they shouldn't be super bent either. They should be fairly straight with a little bit of bend in them. Hands are up. Ready? Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Step.
Step.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
And switch feet. Other side. Ready? And Hana.
Hana.
Dual.
Dual.
Step.
Step.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Ilgo.
Yuda.
Yuda.
Aho.
Aho.
Yo.
Yo.
Alrighty. Cool. Hopefully your legs are feeling pretty stretched out. Hopefully your whole body's feeling pretty stretched out. Let's go ahead. Let's do a simple warm-up. Simple does not necessarily mean easy. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to start out. This is 1 minute. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks, and then we're going to do 10 squat jumps. 10 jumping jacks, 10 squat jumps. We're just going to keep repeating that for the entire minute until we're done. All right, are we ready? Let's wait for it. Get that, and go. This is a dread with the masks. Time! Alrighty. That was 1 minute. Let's go ahead, get some water before we come back. Alrighty, so moving on here, there's a couple of things that I wanted to just kind of run through, verify, make sure that you feel comfortable with, and we're work on this rotation. Let's go ahead. Let's start with something simple. Simple for you. Will be easy today. We're going to go with flow drill. This flow drill is based off of an attacker that is trying to move us onto the ground. So if you have an attacker in front of you, and their first step is to push you, kick you, punch you over, what you want to do is what?
Move out of the way.
Move out of the way. That's right. Absolutely. What happens if you can't move out of the way? What happens if they do hit you?
Then you want to do some sort of break fall.
You're right. We want a break ball. We'll make this a simple break ball today. Let's just do a backwards break ball. So to kind of warm up these, we're going to do 5 break balls on our own. Ready? And let's go for it. So it's all backwards forward. We'll go ahead and do 5. Awesome. Hopefully those two feel pretty easy. I don't think you guys have very many issues with that. Now we're going to go ahead. Don't jump on your back. Go ahead and lay on your back for me. Now let's talk about, or you can sit up to this one, sorry. Let's talk about protection from a bottom position. Let's say I've fallen over. I'm here. The first thing and most important thing I need to protect is my
Face.
face, head, brain, all that fun stuff. What's the second thing?
I'm not sure actually.
It's going to be more of your chest, your ribs, your stomach, anything that is literally kicked or stomped on. It could severely injure you. If they break your leg, that's going to hurt, right?
Right.
Can you live with a broken leg?
Yes.
Yeah. If they break your ribs and one of your ribs perforates your lung, is that going to be a scenario where you're more likely to live?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? So here, and just making sure that you keep this safe, that's the important part. So what we're going to do, you can open hands or close hands this, but we tuck our chin, kind of like we're doing a body check. Hands come in. Basically, we just tuck into our belt level here. That way, even when I roll back, I'm here. My chin and head is still off the ground, and my shoulders are off the ground. If I'm flat on the ground and someone strikes me, I have nowhere to go, and not only that, but it's going to cause severe injury. I'm just basically ramming my head into a flat surface. Here, I have a little bit more movement. So from here, I'm going to set one foot on the ground, and then the other foot's going to come in and cock up. This is a axe kick technique. This is a front kick technique. This is, I'm going to beat you up if you come near me. You want to keep this aggressive. From here, assuming your opponent knows how to move, which they will, they're not going to stay in the same spot. They're going to rotate around you, so you want to rotate around them. The same leg goes to the same side. So if I'm here, I keep this leg and I'm going to rotate. Then I would switch to be able to rotate the other way. Switch your feet for me there. It's actually going to be the same leg, same side. Yep, so if you're rotating that way, it'll be the same leg. Then if you're rotating the other leg, it'll be that leg. Yes, sir. Awesome. Hopefully this feels good. Just go ahead. We're going to rotate back and forth 5 times for me. Back and forth is 1. We're going to go 5 times in total. Go for it. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've kind of rotated 5 times back and forth, making sure that feels comfortable, we're going to add it to our flow drill. We've got one last step that we have to do. This one's pretty simple. Simple does not mean easy. It's our stand-up and base. I also heard this called like a monkey stand-up. There's a bunch of different things you can call it, but I'm on my back here. My one leg's up. Now, my opponent realizes that they're not going to get in close to me because I'm going to continue to hit them, so they backed off a little bit. I'm going to plant that leg that was doing the kicking before. The other leg is going to come down at an angle, and the hands on that other leg side come up and plant. When I'm doing this plant, I can go, try not to go super close into you, try not to go super close out to you, but try to go more backwards in relationship to your body. The reasoning behind this is here, as I'm planted, while this leg can kick, this other leg wants to come all the way around my hand to stand up here. So from here, I'm on this forearm, I'm lifted to my side, they're still not attacking me. I push up to where both hands are, I'm supported by both hands. I'm on that wrist. My bottom foot steps around my hands. Go ahead and try that. Yes, sir. And from here, stand up, slide away. Good. Yep. As you do that, what do we always say?
Back away.
Cool. Awesome. We always say back away. We always want to do that. Let's do that standing up and base one more time here, just so everyone feels comfortable with it. I'm on my back. I'm turned sideways, kind of up with my hands. My legs are tucked in. Front leg is ready to go if I need it. Back leg is kind of chilling, ready to slide. From here, I come up onto those hands. My back leg steps around. Hands come up. I slide away. Wonderful. Full flow drill looks like this. My bad guy's here. They push me over. I break fall, and I'm down. From here, they're moving around. I block them here. They move around. I block them here. They realize they can't hit me. I come down, up, around, and slide and stay. Awesome, just like that. Let's go ahead. Let's try this out 3 times for me. Doing this full rotation. I'm going to turn the camera and actually put it on you, sir, so the kids can practice with you at home. Let's go ahead and get ready. Get set. And go for it, Alex. So he does his break fall. He turns. Notice that he keeps his hands up as he does it. Doing a good job with that. From there, he plants his hands onto the side of his body. He steps around. He comes up. And notice, his hands immediately come up as he stands up. That's exactly what you want to do. Good job. Go ahead and do it 2 more times for me. I will narrate less this time. Go for it, sir. Switch those feet when you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're going towards me, it's your left foot. So if I'll be your bad guy. I'm going to rotate around you. So if I'm going this way, switch your feeties. There we go. I'm here. And then switch your feet. There we go. Now go ahead, stand up and base.
Back away!
Awesome. Good job. Let's do one more, and I'll be your bad guy for this one. So go ahead. I'm here. I push you over. You're here. I'm rotating this way. Good. I'm rotating this way. Good. You're standing up. And
back away!
Awesome job. Alrighty. For my viewers at home, that's just a little view of what that looks like in relationship to how it should be done as a full flow. You will be tested on that, so please make sure that you guys feel comfortable on it. But other than that, it's looking really good. Let's go ahead. We're going to move on from self-defense. I'm going to give people an opportunity to get water between every section today. Let's go ahead and grab more water for me, sir. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good at home here. Hopefully it's looking good, feeling comfortable. Keep it up. All right, so moving on here. Let's go ahead. Let's move on to the second easiest or most important section of our thing today, which is forms. So we're going to run through this form. I'm going to do it once just for the viewers at home for move by move. We'll go once with that, then we'll go a couple times full speed, then we're going to move on. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So this is Tegit Caldung today. Tegit Caldung. We have Tegit Yukjung for the younger ones, Tegit Caldung, and then I have some people working on Tegit Childung for competition. So, from GB, name your form.
Tegit Caldung, bam.
First move. Ready? 1. Up. 2. And reverse punch. 3. Double motion. 4. Land in the inside block. 5, 6. Punch, punch. Slide forward step and punch 8. And what do we do on that?
Kill.
Awesome. From here, we're going to turn over that left shoulder, arms come around and block. We're going to pivot that left leg, we're going to go through, and upset punch. Now our upset punch, I came up a little high on that. You want to come right at about parallel to the ground as you do this. From here, feet cross, and how my hands are already kind of help me to get this chamber. I'm going to come around and pop out. From here now, right leg steps, pivot, upset punch. Good, hand is reinforcing. Right leg moves again, steps all the way back behind me, and come around, back stance, double leg. From here, left leg shifts, reverse punch. Right leg, back leg, front kicks, it lands behind me. I'm going to come back and press and block 1. I come back, I press and block 2. From here, I step towards, or I move my feet towards my left side, hands come up really far behind me, shift double leg. Front leg does front kick. I land, I reverse punch. I'm going to slide back and press and block. Hands come up, I turn, double leg in. Left leg, front kicks, that's our right leg. We reverse punch, we slide back, and we press and block. From here, you're going to come up. You're going to drop down into my block. You're going to turn. You're going to double motion here. Swing, snap. Land in front. Right hand is the inside block. Left hand punches. Right hand punches. And what goes along with that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. We're going to turn over that left shoulder. Single left hand. Come back. Left leg shifts, elbow, back fist, front hand punch with this. Feet come together, dip out, single knife hand, shift, elbow, back fist, reverse punch, and back to chimbi. When we do this back to chimbi, you want to use the left leg to step back because the left leg steps out at the beginning. In all forms that we do, the same leg that steps out at the beginning is the leg that moves back at the end. Kind of a fun little trivia fact there. Let's go ahead, let's run this. I'm going to do this with y'all once, and then I'll have you run this form 2 more times on your own, okay, Alex? Awesome, let's go ahead, let's go to chimbi. Name your form.
Take a project, ma'am.
Ready, and begin. Ah! Ah! Awesome. All right, so go ahead, take a couple deep breaths for me. I know in these face masks it sucks. You can pull out if you need to and breathe deep. 1 and out. Breathe in 2 and out. Breathe in 3 and out. Awesome. Alrighty. So from here, my people watching, I'm going to turn the camera and I'm actually going to have it on Mr. Alex. I'll move it around so you guys can see him pretty well. He's doing this from a forward perspective. So it's not like how you would normally see it, but hopefully you can still get the practice in. We're going to do 2 more repetitions of this, okay? Awesome. So I'll move this guy around. Give us a second. It's going to be easier if I just lift it. Now you guys can see the whole studio. And here's Alex. All right, chimbi, sir, you're already there. Name your form.
Take a project, ma'am.
Ready? Begin.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Boro. Boro, go ahead and go back. Good job. Awesome. Shia, go ahead and rest for me. Take some deep breaths. So first of all, I'll talk. You guys can hear me talking to Alex, but you guys can also hear me over the camera here. First of all, timing was exactly the way you wanted it to be. So timing on that looked great. You were moving where you needed to. Notice too, he still had time to hit every single one of his stances, and you can tell that. But also, it was fast enough for him to be able to kind of connect and flow the form well. That looked really good. Notice also, this is an old idiom, snappy like my snapper turtle soup. So you had snappy punches. When you hit the punches, you could tell if I got in the way of them, would it feel very good for me?
No.
Probably not, right? That's the goal. Having that intensity and that power is exactly what you want. This form was really good. I had some really, really minimal things when it came to corrections. At the very beginning, I saw a slide and then a step here. So just one step with the left leg at the beginning. And at the end, I come back with that left leg. Other than that, you're looking really good. Timing is good with this. Chambers are good with this. This is the way this form should look. Good job. Let's go ahead and do it one more time, okay? Just for posterity's sake. Go and go chimbi. You're already there. Name your form.
Take a project, ma'am.
Ready? Begin.
Ah!
Awesome. Yeah, relax. Good job with that. Again, I won't go over things that I've already said, but I mean, timing, all that jazz stances looked great. The one thing that I had for you out of all of it was you want to make sure you feel.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really it. So he did a really good job on this. This is a good example of this form. If you guys need to come back to this later to help you work this form, this would be a good example too. I know I've done it in online classes, but this is real life attribution of this form. Looking good. Great job. If you guys don't have any questions on YouTube Live, which it doesn't look like we do, do you have any questions on this form, sir?
No, ma'am.
Awesome. Great job. I'll go ahead. I'll move the camera back. Go ahead and get another drink of water for me, sir. And then we're going to come back and we're going to move on. Now you guys get to see the whole school. Looks good. I know there have been so many changes since you guys have been in. There actually have. Hopefully you guys will get to see them. Okay. So, go ahead. I didn't say this before. Go ahead and get your sticks for me, sir. I'm going to grab my sticks as well. Okay, so before we go any further, I want to note some things that it looks like we're going to have to kind of attend to for black belt testing. Not black belt testing, belt testing in general on June 6th. A couple of things. It looks like you may not be able to do your sticks with a partner this rotation, just keeping the social distancing boundaries and different things like that. But what you will get an opportunity to hit on test day are bags. So you will be able to hit bags on test day, especially with your sticks. Just being careful, making sure that they don't bounce. I'll make sure you guys get practice once you're in the studio with that. But that being said, just so you guys feel comfortable with it, let's go ahead. Let's run through everything that you'll need to know for a screamo, and then we'll get the shoulder run and we'll move on. What do you want to start with, Alex? 2 through 5 count, or 6 count, or redondo?
I'd probably say 2 to 5 count.
2 through 5? Absolutely. Cool. So we'll start with 2 through 5 count. My sticks are on my shoulders here. When I do a 2 through 5, I'll go ahead. I'm going to step over here so I can kind of mirror you, sir, and so the camera can still see me. If I'm here, I'll start with my right hand. You'll start with your right hand as well, because we're going across our body. We're going to turn and hit high. And now I'm going to come through. I'm going to drop down, and I'm going to hit low. Close. So when we come back here, it's the same side leg that's going to step out, and it's a really bad front stance that we're stepping into. Almost like a bow stance, but we're not looking in the direction of the bow stance. It's just a bad stance overall, but we want to bend one leg and we want to straighten the other. Essentially, we're dropping ourselves down to be able to hit someone in the knee. Kind of a leaning motion. So I'm turning and hitting, and that same leg is going to drop down and hit. So your right leg would step and drop down.
Okay.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Same arm. I think that's your only difference there. So go ahead and come back up here. You're close. So your right arm comes out. Your right arm continues and hits down.
Oh.
Yes, that was perfect. And then we're going to come back up. The left arm comes out. Left arm comes around and hits down. And then we come back. Right arm out and down and back. Out and down. Good. We'll go like 2 more medium speed and then we'll do a couple fast. Up and down, come back. Out and down, come back. All right, let's go ahead. We'll do a couple full speed here. Hopefully you guys at home are feeling pretty confident with this. I'm looking towards Alex here, but if you do have questions, please feel free to write it in the chat and I will note it and make sure that I answer it for you. Go ahead, ready? And let's go. Up and down, back. Up and down, back. Up and down, and up and down. Out and down. Out and down. Let's do one more piece. 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Let me ask you, Alex, when you are doing this technique, what is your foot naturally doing before you step?
I didn't really pay attention to that. My foot is actually turning, I guess.
Yeah, it's pivoting a little bit, right? When you do that first technique and you turn and hit, your foot kind of naturally pivots. It comes up off the ground. That's okay. That's encouraged, actually. So you want to turn. That way, when you step, all you're doing is you're just rocking down and doing that. So it should feel pretty comfortable. Let's go ahead and let's add on that third strike. The third strike is basically our step up. So we'll turn, hit, and then we'll come back up and hit at the same time. This is a backhand strike. So basically, it's kind of like a back fist. So you're just tapping someone with it. So you're going forwards, back, and then I'm just tapping them with this backhand strike. It's kind of a fun one. It's meant to be what we call a bounce strike. What a bounce strike means is that it's coming through and it's designed to come back around, which will help you with that forward movement eventually. So now, let's go ahead. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll go from there. So we'll start here, all kind of opposite you. So we're going to go out and down and up. And we end up kind of facing forwards as we do this. Other side goes out and down and up. Beautiful. Out and down and up. 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 And let's keep going. Let's go at a little faster pace. Let's pick it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Are there any parts of that that are confusing to you?
No, ma'am.
Cool. Awesome. I think it's looking good. It's really complicated and weird to add in the footwork, but once you do, you're good. After this, we have no more footwork for this. So we step out, we come back up. When we finish out our last few techniques, kind of standing, it's not necessarily flat-footed, but we do a little bit of pivoting. It's just not emphasized, if that makes sense. So now we'll add on that floor strike. So we're coming high. Oh, sorry, I should do the opposite. You're good. I'm dropping low. I'm coming back up high. Now, since this is a backhand and it's a bounce, it's going to come back towards my same side here, loop and hit. This hit is the exact same as our one strike. So from here, I'll turn, hit 1, drop 2, up 3, turn, hit. Awesome. Turn 1, drop 2, up 3, and hit. 1, 2, 3, and hit. And 1, 2, 3, and hit. 1, 2, 3, and hit. 1, 2, 3, and hit. Keep it up. Good timing on that. Awesome. One more time on each side. And hit. Awesome. How's that feeling?
Good, ma'am.
Cool. Are there any differences, other than adding a last strike? Do you notice anything that really changes from 3 to 4?
I don't think so.
You're right. Yeah, there's really nothing that changes from 3 to 4, or from 2 to 3, or from 2 to 4, other than you're adding the strikes. It's the same movement. It's just kind of a build-up pattern. Good. Let's go ahead with that on 5, and then we'll move on from there. 6 turn shoulders. We'll go ahead. We'll hit 1, come down 2, come up 3, around 4, around 5. Good. So when we did that around 5, we went. Oh my goodness. We went around near our stick first the first time. Now we're going to go away from our stick first the second time. So it's like a swing motion. Yep. So you'll go, when we swing here, it's a forehand. When we swing back, it's a backhand. Pretty easy. So we'll work this. I'll keep opposite to you, so just so you have my stick to kind of target off of. Let's go ahead. We'll go 1 through 5, or 2 through 5 again. Ready? And we're going to hit high 1, down 2, up 3, over 4, back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Keep it up. Awesome. Good job working that timing. Four, 5. Let's go one more time apiece after this. And 5. How does that feel?
Good, ma'am.
Sorry, keep sliding down on me. Yeah, it's looking good. Hopefully that's feeling fairly comfortable. If you guys have any questions at home again, please don't hesitate to ask me. But I like what I'm seeing. Yeah, good job with this. So this is kind of a 6 on shoulders, a fairly symmetrical technique. All of what we do. Wow. I don't even know how that happened. It's been a long day. Okay. Woo-hoo. Woo. Let's go ahead. We're going to move on to either redounding or 6 count, whatever you prefer. But all of these have symmetry, right? So we should go ahead and we should try to encourage that symmetry. talking about sticks, most of us are right-handed or left-handed, right? There's a very small percentage of people out there that are ambidextrous. I can confidently say that Master Murphy, well, he says he's left-handed, he is completely ambidextrous. Some ways that you can kind of teach yourself into ambidextrousness is nunchucks, weapons, eskrima. If I can do the same thing on each side with my eskrima, that means that my hands are learning at the same level. It's like the idea of learning how to do kicks on both sides, right? You wouldn't just want to learn how to do a single kick on your favorite side. You want to know how to do it on both sides. So let's go ahead. What would you want to work on next? Do you want to work on redondo or 6 count?
I guess probably 6 count, so we did the 1 for 5 counts.
Cool, yeah, we went. Well, technically 2 through 5, 1 count is here. This is 1 count. This is fairly easy. We only do 1 count in coconut, so it's a very, very small technique. But yeah, we went 2 through 5 count. Now let's go ahead, let's work 6 count. What's one difference that you noticed between the prep setup of 2 through 5 count and 6 count?
With this 6 count, you're moving your underarm as well.
Absolutely, you're right. So I'm not just moving one arm at a time, I'm moving both arms simultaneously. What are other differences that you've noticed?
Whereas with the other counts, you sort of do, like 5 count, you do it on one side and then you do it on the other side. 6 count is basically 3 strikes on one side and 3 strikes on the other side.
And I used both sticks, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not just chilling out with this stick, I have both sticks at the same time. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. The last thing that I would note that's probably a difference, it's fairly minor, but my 2 through 5 count setup is here. My 6 count setup is here. That's because you're right, as I'm using both sides, I want to be going to one side first, going to the other side second. I want sticks on one side. Good. All right, let's go ahead. Let's move on with this. Let's do our 6 count here. Anything else that you would like to say or note with 6 count?
I don't think so, no.
Cool, awesome. We can get this on the road here. So 6 count, I'll switch you up and I'll go ahead and be your target here. We're gonna hit high, low, high, and chamber. High, low, high, and chamber. One more time, kind of at this slow pace. High, low, high, and chamber. High, low, high, and chamber. Now I'm taking an extra step in there. I'm adding in that chamber after my first 3 strikes. I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm taking the time to chamber. In real life, once you feel confident with this, you can go 1, 2, 3, and then immediately from here, 4, 5, 6. So you don't have to take that extra time to chamber if you don't want to. Kind of depends on your opponent or your partner that you're doing this with. If they're taking the time, you probably should because you don't want to whack them in the head. You know, formalities. But let's go ahead. Let's work this. Let's do 6 count. Let's do 5 sets all the way through. Your goal at home and your goal here is to have no mess ups in those 5 sets. So 5 sets is 6 sticks all the way through. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and get ready. Get up and go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good transition. That's 3. 6 is 4. 6 is 5. Cool. All right, hopefully that feels fairly comfortable. Now let's go ahead, let's go full speed for this 5 times. Just have fun. Whack this through. Imagine that this is your bad guy in front of you, or this is your partner. You want to make your stick sound cool. Ready? And go. One more. Good. You may notice kind of a rocking feeling when you do this. That's okay. That's normal, that kind of movement from one to the other. Although, if you choose to stand where you are, that's completely fine too. Let's go ahead, let's transfer over to a high 6 count. What's the only difference between standard and high 6 count?
The second and third strikes, second and fifth strikes, technically.
Yeah, the second and fifth strikes are really the only difference. And instead of going low, you go high. Easy peasy. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing. We'll do 5 at kind of a medium pace, and we'll do 5 at a fast pace. Go ahead and get ready. Get set and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it wrong the first time. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo, I ran into my own 6. When you're doing this 5 count, the only thing that I would say to note, especially for my people at home, because you can't see it super well, I'm not T-Rex arming this. So I'm not coming in close here and doing this here. If I'm not fully extending my arms, I'm going to get whacked in the head. So you want full extension on those arms here as you go through. That's just my big difference. Let's go ahead, let's do 5 times with full speed. Go and get ready, and go. 3, 4, 5. All right, good job. Hopefully that feels comfortable for my viewers at home. Same thing, let's go ahead. What is the difference between low 6 count and standard 6 count?
All the strikes are go downwards.
You're right, yeah, all strikes go downwards now. When you do this one, this is kind of a fun one where you can link your strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one requires, I don't want to say no chambering, but it is definitely less chambering. All you're really doing is allowing gravity to swing you through with these movements. So let's go ahead, let's go medium 5 times, full speed 5 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Full speed. We'll run through this 5 times. Have fun. Kind of swing this motion. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully that feels pretty good. Do you have any questions on it, Alex?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I think you're rocking it. Looks good. Again, viewers at home, if you have questions, let me know. Moving on to our last thing. What are we doing?
Redondo?
Redondo, yes. When it comes to redondo, you guys know the major differences. I'm circling my movements as opposed to angular striking. I'm turning to the sides of my opponent as opposed to striking straight forwards. Again, imagine as if someone were standing directly in front of you. You shouldn't be able to hit them using redondo. Kind of a fun setup here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll chamber this up. And let's do like 30 seconds. Just have fun with this run. You can't really do redondo super slow, so we'll kind of run this full speed. Again, if you guys have questions at home, I'm more than happy to answer them. Ready? Let's do 10 reps at full speed. Ready? And go. And time. That was 11. Good job. Yeah, you rocked it through. Awesome. Again, questions on a screen up, please feel free to let me know online. You have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Looks good. Go ahead, set your screaming sticks away, get some water, come back. Stay hydrated, guys. Yeah, we're doing good on that. Got 20 minutes. Alrighty. So, moving on here, we've got about 20 minutes left of class. We're going to mainly work our kicking and our boxing for this last bit of time here. We've already gone through your self-defense, already gone through your weapons, already gone through your forms. Now we've got those last 2 parts. And then I may talk a little bit about personal leadership at the end, just kind of what you guys are expected to know, but we'll move on from there. So, let's start with kicking. Kicking is kind of fun here. I am actually going to use something for you for kicking today, sir. Give me just a second here, guys. Warm up for both of my online and my in-studio classes. Go ahead, warm up. Give me 5 step-in turning side kicks. So basically 360-degree side kicks. Give me 5 of those on each side, please. I'll turn this camera so you guys can watch Alex if you need the help while I move over when I need to for your class today. Ready? Go for it, sir. Don't touch it yet. I need to wipe it down real quick, but then we should be good, okay? When you're down, Go and take a knee for me, okay? Thank you, sir. All right. I'm just making sure I wipe down your bag to keep it safe, germ-free. Again, if you do the in-studio classes, while we do use equipment, none of it is shared. You guys know that, just a heads up. It's not shared equipment. There is no sparring, no physical contact, nothing like that. We just have to make sure that we're staying safe, staying healthy. So, from here, you get to kick it back today. I know it's been a while. I'm always excited to hit stuff. So, here's how things are going to work. We're going to build a few combinations today. A few things just for fun. Staying 6 feet away from you. Not used to that with kiddos. I'll move this back. Our combination is going to start out easy, and then we'll go ahead and we'll go from there. Basically, you'll end this. You'll start with a 360 side kick, and then you'll end. Just don't really do any punches, but you can throw any kicks you want on the back. So if I'm here, I'll go step in, turn side kick, and I'm going to land with my hands up. From there, I'm going to do some evasive maneuvers. So I've just kicked them. They're not happy about it. They want to hit me. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go bob and weave, bob and weave. From that second bob and weave, notice I'm kind of prepped up. My back leg's already pivoted. I'm going to give a thrusting front kick, and then I'll do one more kick of my choosing. So for you, whatever kick you want to do to hit the back leg, have fun. But one more time, my hands are up. I step, I turn, I side kick, I land. I'm going to go bob and weave to get away from them. Thrusting kick, and kick of your choice. Are you ready, sir? Awesome. All right. You should actually be good to go where you're at. I'll rotate this a little bit so people can see you. But we're going to do 5 of these on each leg to kind of warm up here. I'll stay 6 feet away, but I'll go ahead and I'll give critiques as needed. Go ahead. Try this out. Work first your spacing. So try one turning back kick on the back. See how it feels. Is that a good spacing for you?
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. So go ahead and try this out. Get ready. Get set and go for it 5 times. 1, 2, and thrusting kick. And good. And that thrusting kick, you can do back leg or front leg. That was 1. You got 4 more. Go for it, sir. Awesome. Good. You can get a little bit closer to that round kick if you want to. I mean, that was great. Good job. We've got 3 more. Awesome. Good. Yeah, hands are up. Looking good. 2 more. Go for it. Awesome. Push your hips a little bit more into that thrusting front kick there. When you push all the way through, when you kind of extend yourself out, gives more power. I believe we have 1 more on this side.
Okay.
Awesome. Go for it, sir. Good thrusting kick. Go ahead and switch your feet for me. Hopefully viewers at home, you guys are feeling good with this. If you want to do more than 5 while we're working this inside the studio, you are more than welcome to. Go ahead and go for it, sir. Good, awesome. Try to keep the right leg in front the whole time on this one. I mean, that was good. And go for it. Good, awesome. We've got 3 more on this. Switch your feet for me. You knew that. Go for it. Awesome. I believe 2 more.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You got this, sir. You do a really good job keeping your hands up everywhere else, but when you do that turn kick, try to keep your hands up on the spin. That's really the only thing I've got. You've got 1 more. Go for it. Awesome. It's time. Okay. Coming as someone who hasn't had the opportunity to use their 360 kicks in a push kick setting, how does it feel?
I feel pretty good about it, Matt.
Good. I'll take it. Yeah, using these on the back for the first few times, you may notice that aim's off. You may notice that your kicks end up in a different place that you really wanted them to be. The big cheat trick that I use for this technique is that when I step in and when I turn, my elbow points towards my target. So if you're my target, my elbow points right towards you, and then I throw that kick, and I know that I'm going to kick at you. Your elbow is kind of your ice in this scenario. But let's go ahead. Great on time. Let's go ahead and do like 1 or 2 more kicking techniques with this today. We'll do some more combinations. I'm going to move this back so you guys can see me do this technique, and then I'll move back so you guys can see Alex perform this and practice with him. This time, it's not a step in and turn. This is a jump spin. Please be careful with socks because you'll over-rotate super quickly. I'm telling you, just be careful. So, the same thing at home. If you're wearing socks on a hardwood floor, it's not going to feel good. You're going to over-rotate. Just be careful. So, when I do this 360 technique now, I'm going to still use it to kind of set myself up. I'm bringing myself in. I'm coming up over, and I'm throwing my kick. Now, as soon as I throw my kick here, where did my momentum go on that?
Went forward.
Went forward. I want to continue that motion. Instead of bob and weaving and bob and weaving, now my bad guy is, starting to move back. I want to keep that up. So I'm going to add a double motion from here. So do I do my 360? I'll go back front double motion. I'll go 1, 2. I'm really moving on this. For this one, you'll do your 360 in the air, then you'll double motion and hit the bag, okay? That way you have the space to be able to do so. But I'm here in my guarding stance. I come up. I go kick here, 1, 2. So I'm continuously moving towards my bag guy. Do you have any questions on this?
No, man.
Hopefully we don't have any questions at home. Let me know if you do. Let's go ahead and rotate this. We'll do the same technique. Same thing. We'll do 5 times on each leg. Let me make sure that this is a good. There we go. Awesome. Let me do this as well. I'm going to keep myself away from you. One more. There we go. That probably looked super windy. Right, I'm sitting on the ground here. Go ahead. Try one jump just to feel how it feels. Go for it, sir. Good. And then you'll add that double motion. You can get a little bit closer to your bag if you like. Good. Yeah, turn those hips over just a little bit for that second kick. Third kick. Other than that, good. Let's go ahead. Let's do 5 on each leg. Try it out for me, sir. Awesome. I know you guys can't see the beginning of his kick here, but he is coming through, and he is covering almost a quarter length of the mats here. So this is a lot of moving for this technique. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. Go for it. Good. Yeah, really turn those hips into that last kick, but it looked good. Let's do 3 more. Ready? Go. Good. Give me a little bit more lift at the beginning now, even if the lift is forwards, just on that jump kick. Let's do 2 more. Ready? Go for it. Good. Did you feel how much more forward that brought you?
I did.
That was awesome. Good job. Let's do 1 more. Go for it, sir. Awesome. So now, even if that side kick doesn't hit a bad guy, you have something to follow up and continue hitting them with. Go and switch your feet. Let's try 5 on this leg. Go for it. Good. Awesome. And on that double motion, go left, right.
Okay.
That last part. Awesome. Let's do 4 more. Awesome. Good. Let's do 3 more. Even though there was a pause in between, I would say that was arguably your best 360 side. You came up, you lifted, you had a little bit of flow, and you stuck the side kick well. Viewers at home, I hope you guys kind of noticed when I give this critique, let me know again if you have questions or comments. Let's do 2 more for this, but this is looking good. Good, keep moving that momentum. Let's do 1 more. Awesome. Okay, so let's do 1 more combination today. This one does add a 360 spin hook to this. I'll go ahead and rotate the camera here. There we go. Okay, so do we ever want to do spinning kicks, like hook kicks on a bag?
Do we?
Well, I can say this. Crescent kicks you never want to do in a bag. Hook kicks, if I come up and hit a bag with a hook kick, it's not going to do my knee very much good, just because the bag is always going to be heavier than my leg. So especially my knee as I come around. So no, typically we don't want to do hook kicks on a bag and hit a bag. That's why we normally do it on a paddle, or sometimes, very rarely, we do like a pad or a shield. Reasoning behind that again, if I keep going and I go really, really hard when I do this technique, my knee will keep going, my leg will not. It's not going to feel good. So just be careful, especially if you're kicking or hitting things at home. You want to make sure that no matter what, you're keeping yourself safe. Don't hit a bag with a hook kick, especially not a spin hook kick, if you don't intend to dislocate your knee. So just be careful with this one. You're not going to hit the bag with this first one, but this one you can have a choice. You can either do a round kick, spin hook, or a round kick hop to spin hook today, and it still kind of counts as a 360, except the kick is in the middle of your 360. So what I mean by that is I'll be in my guarding stance here. I'm starting far away from my bag again. I'm going to go back like round. I'm going to land in front. I'm going to go spin hook kick all the way around. I'm going to land in front. From here, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this one. You guys are going to do a flying side kick. So from here, I'm going to do a back leg flying side kick, which means I lift and I pop through as I hit the bag. So you're basically pushing your opponent over. It's not an expected move. Like a 360 kick or a 540 kick is not an expected move in sparring because it's so infrequently done. It's kind of a fun little, like a mean setup. So again, I go round kick, I go spin hook kick, I come up, bam, and I hit my opponent with my jump side kick. Or flying side kick, you can call it either. Do you have any questions on that, sir?
Yes. When we do the spin hook kick, do we land in front or in back?
That's a good question. I've been landing in back. You can choose to land in front or in back. It depends on what leg you want to throw the flying side kick with. If you land in front, you're going more towards them. You're hitting them. It's a more aggressive technique. If you land in back, you're allowing them to come in closer to you because you've not followed them as much, and then you're popping them. So I guess it kind of depends on your opponent. But for this technique, you can choose to do either.
Okay.
Awesome. Do you have any questions?
No.
Wonderful. Hopefully you guys don't have any questions at home. This should be a fun one. We're going to turn the camera here so you guys can see. There we go. Go ahead. Get ready. Try out the round spin hook for me once. Cool. Awesome. Now from here, you may want to get just a little bit closer to your bag there because you won't go as far. Good. And then yeah. And that one's a fun one. You can hit that bag hard. Let's do 5 on each side. Go for it. Awesome. That jump in there looks good. Just keep those hands up for me. Let's do 4 more. Hands stay up the entire time until we get to the flying kick. I know we have a tendency to want to chamber because it's like a technical move. Just keep those hands up. You got it. 3 more. Ooh, there we go. All right. No, I should be able to touch my hands. You're not touching this with your hands, so you should be okay. Let's do 2 more. Good. We've got 1 more. Go for it, sir. Awesome. Good. You're almost kicking the back over. You're hitting hard enough. Good job. Other side. Try it out for me. Awesome. That was 1. We've got 4 more. Just watch those hands for me. Keep up. Good. 2. Good job turning the hips all the way over on that side kick. We've got 3 more. Good. Turning a little bit more on that last one. You've got 2 more. You got this. Awesome. Almost all the way over there. Good job. And last one. Go for it, sir. Ooh, that was a close one. That was about as close as you could get without knocking it over. Good job. And time. Alrighty. Hopefully viewers at home, you guys are feeling pretty comfortable here. We're going to do one last fun thing today, and then I'll talk about personal leadership, balance out, do all those cool things. The last thing that we're going to do today is I'm going to turn the camera straight towards Alex, and you guys are going to do a little bit. I'll turn it this way so it's better on the cord. There we go. You guys are going to do a little bit of shadow sparring today. So Alex is now your bad guy. Your goal is to fight, quote unquote, Alex while he's doing these different techniques. You want to block what he's doing. You want to be able to counter what he's doing. But no matter what, you want to be able to kind of follow what he's doing, even though you're not in the ring with him. Alex, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. You're going to work whatever sort of techniques you want as if you were doing a sparring session. I don't want to go for too long because I know how much these are just not great for your breathing. Go ahead and go attention and bow. Hit that guarding stance. Awesome. 30 seconds. Go ahead and get ready. Get set and go for it. Awesome. Good kick on that. Good doubles. Fantastic. Keep it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job. All right, Julia, who needed? Awesome. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll move this guy back to facing front here. I'm going to finish out today. Great job. Overall, I hope that you guys felt comfortable with what we worked on. The only thing that we really didn't get to was your defensive movements, so boxing. I didn't get to boxing today. Hopefully you guys feel comfortable doing head checks, body checks, leg checks, parries, all of that fun stuff, bob and weaves, slips. If you guys don't feel comfortable with that, that's okay. We'll continue to work it this week. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, you rocked it. Great job today. Only thing I had, personal leadership-wise, let's still kind of continue to pursue and push that perseverance, knowing that, it's your steady course of action, even in the face of difficulties and obstacles. Was it easy to wear a face mask and do class today?
No, ma'am.
No, probably not at all, because I'm already feeling it, and my mask keeps moving around, and it's frustrating, and it makes me angry. But did you give up?
No, ma'am.
Did you quit?
I did not.
Exactly. That's the important part. Find those things that aren't easy in your life. Embrace the things that aren't easy and find a way to make them work. If you continue to complain about them and to get angry and to avoid them, they will never improve in your life. But if you find those things that you don't like and you embrace them and you push through them, they may become the things you like. Good job today, sir. Let's go ahead. Let's bow it up here. Go to your We'll face the flags. Face me. Great job today. Nice and loud. What's our goal?
Black belt excellence, ma'am.
Class is dismissed. Good. All right. Great job today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know. You guys are rock stars. Keep it up. Have a good night.